Alright, good morning gamers. Welcome back to the show. I am your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today, we are back in Enshrouded. We are pretty sure we're approaching a boss fight here that I vaguely remember from 2 years ago. And I got a few things I need to do before we get into that. First of all, let's zip down here and do a couple stuff at the home base. Our rested buff is not going to last. We need to do a few other things as well. Let's repair. And grab the auto cook stuff. Okay, yeah, that's still processing. That's fine. Guard of the North chestplate. Is that an upgrade? Let's see, compare. More health, minus... Okay, this minus 1 minute time in Shroud I don't think is a huge deal because I can recharge by attacking with magic in Shroud. Less magic armor, more physical. More health. So, how does it look on me, though? I think that looks better. Shoot, I think just based on how it looks, we might keep it. That might be what wins it. Alright, salvage that. Guard of the North pants. What is this? 28, 28. No, I don't think we're going to use that. Okay, so throw that in there. Alright. You know what? I think I want to actually carry Chain Lightning around with me in the future. Okay. Let's see. Let's auto-sort that. Alright. Let's deposit. 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 Let's auto-sort that. Deposit. Can you try Syntopia now? Kindly try Syntopia's new and perfect game with your skills. It would be fun. Syntopia? I am not familiar with that. Let me see. What is Syntopia? Manage hell.
Welcome to Syntopia, where hell isn't just a fiery pit, it's a 1980s style bureaucracy, complete with red tape, endless paperwork, and soul-crushing deadlines. As administrator of hell, it's your job to manage sins. But before we start turning hell into a fire...
Alright, so is this like a colony sim? It is a colony sim. Yo, I love colony sims. Yeah, I would be willing to try that. Looks like it's not out yet, though. Yeah, that might be a good suggestion. Alright, let's see. Anything else here I really want? I could take that just for a third food buff. Skull summoning vessel. I need to put this on the bar somewhere. Wait, do I have 2 stabs on me right now? That's not intentional. Salvage that one. Okay. Put that there. Okay. It was meant to come out near Silksong's release. I think they delayed it. If it was because they didn't want to compete with Silksong, I can totally understand that. Alright. So this guy, we can now make better boxes. I don't need better boxes right now. We don't have to do that right now. Okay. Let's refill the flask. And put that there. And refill. Okay, done and done. Can drink while we're here. Alright. And let's see, Cindervaults. Home level 1, home level 1. Okay. Alright. Let's see about this boss. How's your voice? It's okay. But you know what it kind of feels like? You know, like if you get injured or something and it starts to feel better, but you kind of feel like it's just like your body is barely holding that spot together, and you don't want to overdo it, you know? Like, you've got like a thin layer of skin that's healed over it, but you don't want to overdo it, or you don't want to tear it or break, you know, hurt yourself again. It kind of feels like that. Like, I can talk right now, but it definitely feels strained. And I'm kind of afraid of, like, you know, trying to do any crazy voices or anything, because then it might, you know, just tear something and make it worse again. Oh my gosh, that was half my health. What the hell? Go away, dude. Oh, there's a flame shrine over here. Dang, that guy was... I think he hit me for just over 50% of my health when he hit me directly. Forgive me, Flame. Flame, I ask thee for forgiveness. I merely reached out to admire your beauty and strength. Believe me, I never even dream of claiming your spark as my own. These accusations are false. I was a magistrate, you know, renowned and respected. I love the law as if it were my wife, and I'd never betray such a sacred bond. But I've become an outcast, forced to leave my home. Neither hearth, wife, or mistress can warn me. Lift this hollow curse. I swear on my family I'm a good person. Darius. Okay. Underleveled. Maybe. I also need my food buff. But that's a bit more health. Okay, remember that gate. It's closed. The kettle respawn? I mean, we already have the kettle. I don't need another one. Morning Muck, hey Sethra. I quit Guild Wars 2, World v World, too many cheaters. Cheaters? I haven't done World v World in a bit. Oh. Okay. Ah, there's a big fella over there. Oh my god, that trait where every time I fire the wand, there's a chance it fires twice as many shots. That's so good. That's the first time I really got to see it shine. What is this thing? Two-handed greatsword. Okay, so does it do a chop or slashes? Chop. Okay, I don't want it. For the right price. He can be so demanding sometimes. He still needs more shiny stones, he said. It doesn't feel complete yet, he said. Does he have any idea what I've been through to acquire the ones we have so far? I've traveled across lands, bringing him gemstones from east and west, and still he's not satisfied. Ignorant, spoiled kid. Thinks flashing his money makes up for everything. Now he won't be content until I get him at least one gem from the Hollow Halls. Rumor has it each one holds a rare gem. Dangerous place, but of course he doesn't care about that. I guess I don't have a choice. If I don't deliver, he'll just find another. The things you do for money. Just one more embrace. You are the sorcerer my friend spoke of, are you not? I know you never answer the door because you're busy messing around in your secret attic, but I was promised a deal, so I hope you read this. You know Ramon? He sent me to you. Said you could help to reunite me with my son. My little Finian fell off the battle by the bridge. He was a boy, not a man, still growing like a bean sprout. I need to see his freckled little face again, to hold him in my arms, just once. Tightly, like I did when he was a little lad. Just once. I'll go anywhere and speak any incantation. I'll cross the threshold. I beg you, it's my final wish. Secret attic, huh? Okay. Riddle me this. Above and beyond we rise. Solemn lights shines upon thy face before. Candlelight roams. Behind the creaks and cracks of oak it lies. A secret held by brittle bones. Okay. Supposed to be something of interest in here. Dude, the noises make this really creepy. It's like, they're close to me, but I don't know if they're below me or above me or through the walls. What is down there? It's just the that's not good. I am so lost right now. Ah, dang it. Excuse me. Bless you. Thank you. Sorry about that. Residence place still, yeah. Oh, repair. Nice. Water. Lockpick. Oh my god! Okay, cold is no. Fire is no. Bone is no. Dude, what works on you? Okay, are there nests, or does he just spawn these? I feel like this was a weak point or something. Alright, what about slashing damage? No, it's resistant to that too. Alright, I'm remembering this. So, the last time I fought this thing, just 2 years ago. Oh, that sound is gonna go forever. I remember I beat him down just using attacks he was resistant to, and I almost broke every weapon on him. And afterward, chat was like, you were supposed to hit the weak point in his mouth. And I was like, oh, whoops. So this time, I'm remembering that. But it's not working. Oh, ow, that hurt. Bandage. Skull summoning thing. I've never used these. Go, my little minions. Are they hurting it? Yeah, okay, I'm seeing a tiny bit of damage. Wonder how long they last. Oh, ow. Is this fight better than Kila? What? I don't have to make my graphic settings worse to render everything, so I mean, there's that. Alright, so the skulls wore off. They wore off or they died? Ow. Oh, mistakes were made. Bandage. Oh, dang. Deaded. Stopped a bandage and died. Where's that anvil? Go, ninja! Go, ninja! Go! Alright, let's move the bandage to the first row. Did you try electricity? The only electricity I have is a chain lightning consumable. I could try it, but I don't have a lot of that. Resist. Oh no, I hit the bandage button by accident. I just wasted one. I'm just using all of these up. I don't know how much they're gonna help. So I just summoned 17 ads. Oh, that's a new move. Okay, so if you've got a bunch of things in melee range of him, he does a whirlwind with his tail. I totally dodged that. You're a liar. Maybe you have to have an arrow or something. Ow. Dude! Mouth as a weak spot? Yeah, I've already tried that. Hang on. Resisted. Resisted. Yeah, nothing great happens. Plus the fact that you can't really aim one-shots to go where you want them to, so... It's not doing anything. I need stamina. Ow. Wow, okay. That's my last bandage. That was was a lot of dead bugs. Dodge too late. Dodge too late. What? Oh my god. That's not great. Yeah, I could do this with chip damage, but I need to bring more healing items. The occasional mistake takes too long to bounce back from. I absolutely have the damage to be able to take him down, but I need some healing items. I came with 4 bandages, that was not enough. Okay. Let's see. Dude, I wish I could teleport here. I'm gonna have to run all the way back, which is going to be a slog. Okay. Let's see. Stop being cheap, go make pots. Stop backseating. I will make pots, but not because you told me to. 4 bandages for that boss, Muck, why? Because I didn't know the boss, Rag. Jeez, I didn't know what I was going to be fighting. How dare I not know the future? Jeez. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Like, so far in the game, I've never had to make pots. I've only used ones I've looted. And that's been fun. Mike, I just started playing Enshrouded after I saw you playing for a couple days. Do you know if when you die, if your tombstone remains after you log off to retrieve your stuff? I haven't tested it, but I would assume it does. It's not like a hardcore game. You're the guides, dude. You should know everything. That's for a different game. The one time Muck needs bombs. I used 17 barrels of skull summoning, which was like all I had. These bombs do less damage than my one shots, and they're also shorter range. So that I'm not too worried about. Multiple people have said that thing is weak by shooting it in the mouth, but maybe spells don't work. Maybe it has to be a bow or something. But I'd rather chip it down than go have to, like, make a bow and arrows and get that on my hotbar and stuff like that. Wait, I just realized, is my corpse still in there? Oh, I didn't retrieve my stuff. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay, I was just gonna, like, do this later. But then I just realized all my stuff is in there. Damn it.
Oh.
Getting the rested buff. Purple berries. He hates bows? No, I don't hate bows. I just don't want to be carrying around every single weapon type. Will be stunned and vulnerable to damage if hit in the mouth while roaring. Oh, that's a lie. I actually can't make that many of these right now. So I'm gonna take half my berries to make berry bushes, and the other half I'll make some health pots. And bandages. Could probably do a lot of bandages. Yeah. Alright, I just made 40 bandages. So we got health pots and bandages galore.
Hey.
Okay. I've been salvaging every bow I've found. I've not been keeping them because I wasn't intending to do anything with that. I was like, because like your ranged weapon, you either choose staff or bow. And I chose staff. Like you can't have both equipped. Change the auto cooker to work on that. Is the staff auto the only ranged on ranger staff? Like ranged attack? No, the 2 fires a wisp, which does like does damage, and then after it impacts the target, it makes a healing area around that target that follows it, even if moving. The 4 does the wave of roots. Alright, gotta run back through this whole friggin' city now. I don't need to kill him. already looted that chest before. Feeling better, Muck? Maybe. Maybe a hair. I can talk right now. It's a little strained. It really sucks when I like the other day I posted I think it was yesterday, I posted a video on how to make the new legendary ring, and part of it I recorded before my voice got destroyed, and part of it after, and you could tell, like, at a point in the video, suddenly my voice just dramatically changes, and I was like, oh my god. Wish you quick recovery then? Thank you. Oh, wow. I hit the jump key. It didn't go off. Gotta do that again. I'm guessing I could possibly put a flame altar here in this little grassy area. Maybe. However, I'm at max right now, so I can't put any more down. All right. Just delete one. I don't think I can delete them remotely. I have to, like, travel there to delete it, and then I have to run back again. Yeah, bombs don't work either. Weak point my foot. Wait, I've never seen him do that move twice in a row. You want a tip on this boss? I know his mouth's a weak point, supposedly, but staff shots into his mouth and grenades into his mouth do not do anything. I've already tried. So apparently it's only weak to arrows or something that I don't currently have. Shooting something in its mouth into the plate. No, not something. We've tried grenades, we've tried ice bolts, we've tried chain lightning. None of that does anything in his mouth. It's not something, it's like a specific thing that I don't have. My wand broke, so it automatically changed me from wanding to punching, and my guy ran in and punched. That's not what I want. I was in my blink, okay. Honestly, if the mouth is only weak to an arrow, but not grenades, that's pretty silly. Seems faster with arrows. Yeah, I just don't want to go craft a bow and get arrows and redo my inventory. I'd rather just do this. heal pot. Bandage. Got greedy there. Oof. Potion. GG! There we go. Incoming yay. I can do that. Cores. Wisp Wyvern Head. Legendary Runes. Commander's Ring. Key to the Pike. There we go. Yeah, I think it's kind of silly that the game apparently makes you choose between staff or bow. And then the enemy has a weak point, you have to shoot it from range, but one of those two options doesn't count as a ranged attack. I feel like that should be changed. It's like, yeah, choose your own fighting style, unless it's not this. That ring is not crazy impressive. Dull life. The hands that hold this quill are stonky and rough from tilling the family's fields. My shoulders are broad, my body is sturdy, such is the fate of my family line. Born to work the soil until we drop. Alas, I could never escape the allure of adventure. Once when I was young and sowing seeds near the edge of our lot, I heard a whistle from the forest. I snuck through the rickety fence and followed the melody. Eventually, I found a young bard leaning against a tree stump, whistling and carving a flute. When I returned to the empty fields in the dead of night, I was met by my father's disapproval. He could put me back to work, but he couldn't keep me from humming that mesmerizing tune. Clearly they thought that nobody met mage class, nobody plays mage class. Well, to be fair, I also tried throwing grenades in its mouth. I tried throwing these into his mouth, and that did not work either. So I think rather than damage to mouth, I think they possibly have it coded to just be arrow. Which, you know, just as like, you know, feedback, I would say that they should change that to any hit to the mouth. Like, even if you're melee, if you can manage to somehow, like, leap up and slash him in the face, that should work for that. You know, if that's truly all it is. I cannot see. I feel like if throwing bombs in his mouth doesn't work, nothing should work. Yeah. Maybe the other side. So if that's a doorway... Stairs. Muck yearns for the mines. Dude, is this whole section of the castle just filled in? Alright, let's go back to the other side. Oh, wait a minute. I missed this. Call to adventure. Market days were my favorite. That fateful day, I traded the farm vegetables for stories and secrets until a familiar melody made me pause. The same tune that called me into the forest so long ago is beckoning me once more. I dropped my sacks of grain and followed it. I found a bard surrounded by a swaying crowd, playing the bewitching symphony on a flute. Something inside of me blossomed like a forgotten seed. Get your head out of the clouds, my father yelled that evening, spitting his mashed potatoes onto the dinner table. You got the wrong blood. Look at your hands. They're bulky and strong, not made to fiddle around. He stuffed
11 months. Yay.
Thank you, Lemon King. He stuffed his mouth with a dry piece of bread and washed it down with well water. You're a farmer, kid. Can't change it. A full set of cosmetic gear. How do you use cosmetic stuff in this game? I actually don't know. Do you actually just have to equip it with its 0 stats? You can't just like transmog or something? Hit R? R. Oh, you do it here. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not wearing any of this. The text that says customize at the bottom. Listen, I'm detecting attitude from you right now. I don't appreciate it. Does this just go back to the courtyard? Dude, Kurt, thank you for the prime, Kurt. What cannot fashion? Listen, I need fashion templates to be able to fashion. I'm not sure if there's anything else I'm supposed to do here. The Pike key opened up a bunch of little rooms, including, you know, the cosmetic king outfit. I don't know if there's anything else here I'm supposed to get. Oh, there's something. Ah, there we go. There's another thing. Okay. Of course, Muck's inventory's a mess. Dude, I just finished sieging a castle. Oh my god. Sorry we can't all have clean bags after looting the place. I didn't mean to do that. I want to land. Land. All right, now to loot all these bugs. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. Props to the devs for making this thing solid and you can like jump on it even after killing it. Not many games do that. How do I... Oh, I guess I have to teleport out of here. I never found those two things. Well, hold on. Is that... That might be in here. I'm not sure. It looks like it's up there. Have you looted the wyvern? Yeah, I looted it. Okay, yeah, there's some kind of quest item over here. Oh, there's another door. God, it's like, yo, how much fog do we want? Yes. Setting sail. Wherever he fled, if at all, Gormander is alone, or with another courtesan. The city is drenched. They've crushed our wall early morn and now coat our town with thick, suffocating nebula colored like ostrich feathers. Who wrote that? I cower here alone for the first time in years like a little girl. My heart flutters like a thrashing caged canary. I should have run away and chartered a ship, seized it. I can fence and read a map after all. Maybe it's not too late. I could still wake up to ocean blues and feel salt on my skin, see mermaids and sing at the docks, loudly finally. I want to end in a storm, in a blaze, and not on a lonely little tower. Don't laugh at me, I feel so small. I guess that skeleton wrote that? The one that's like, oh! Guard of the North Helmet. Was that the quest marker? I think it might have been. Carving destiny. Birds get to fly wherever they want, why can't I? Those thoughts raced through my head as I carved the firewood my father had tasked me to gather. Lost in thought, I began to hum my favorite melody. When I looked up, I saw a magpie had landed near my feet. Why won't you fly away, little one? If I was you, I'd leave, I said. The bird just tilted its head as if confused. I looked down at my hands as the wood. If these farmers' hands can carve a flute, then what else could they do? Maybe you carve your own destiny. Maybe you choose your family and who to love, when to work and when to dance, how to grow and when to feel like a kid. I knew it was just a maybe, but maybe it was enough for me. I put my carving knife and flute into my bag, stood up, and walked away from the farm whistling I've never looked back. Valerie. Well, you're pretty high up right now. Okay, so the only, let's see, that one, God, that's the alchemist place. I was not able to find whatever I'm supposed to find there. All right, if I'm jumping down, I want to repair my gear. The anvil was down there. Yes. Okay. Alright. So, we've got a quest to find something of note in this building. And we found a note that said the alchemist had a secret attic. And considering I came in from the roof, I think this is the attic. Ah, there we go. Ritual of Reunion by Lady Leclaire of Glenwood's End. Okay, so the lady begged to see her dead son again. A wand. The incantation found below, a clear visual of the dead person you wish to speak to. Optional. Clementine-scented candles. When you return from the afterlife, you smell like burnt flesh. Speak the following words slowly. 1 hour till dawn, and I'll share it with you. Twice the time on this earth won't prove my true love. Death cannot part us. I will find you wherever. Breach thrice the darkness, so we're blind together. Sands of time flee me. I fall to your waves. Stretch out your hands. Let reality cave. I sacrifice light. Countless breaths that I waste. Just pull me in once for that final embrace. Please note, if the person you take into the afterlife does not let go of the dead's embrace, you disintegrate into ashes. The Clementine candles won't help. Take care. Cryptic wand. Electric. This was our first time finding an electric wand. We can add that to our arsenal. Yeah, I kind of feel like General Grievous with all his lightsabers, except for me it's wands. No. Dude, what do you... There. Alright, so there's one more there. Alright, so I'm going to pop home. That last waypoint that is in the city is near the entrance. What are you drinking? Milk. I had a glass of milk with my breakfast and I didn't finish it, so I just brought it in here. It doesn't hurt my throat. Alright, let's just auto-deposit everything and see what's left in our bag after. Okay. Let's throw that in there. The bombs have been a disappointment. I'll put those away. Just for fashion. Let's see what this looks like. Pretty cool looking, honestly, but the stats, not really helpful. Backstabbing damage. Archer boots. Wait, what? Oh, I accidentally just did that. Okay. Let's do that. You need metal sheets. I have not made those in a while. I'm out of wood logs? Okay, that can be fixed. Let's go hit a few trees. How to get your Sir Big Wizard hat? It's on the gem store sometimes. It's really cheap, but it's a gem store thing. Are bounties possible solo, or would I need to find a group? They're absolutely possible solo, but it also depends on, you know, your build and your skill level. Cause like there's bounties intended for one person, there's bounties intended for a group, and there's bounties intended for like a big squad. But I'll tell you that even the big squad ones have been soloed by people that know what they're doing. Let's see if that's enough. Okay. Alright. We'll keep that busy for a time. Alright, now that's going. Was there any metal sheets already in there? I have one. I need goo! Goo. Shroud mushroom and bug dust. Oh, I don't have enough shroud mushrooms. I can't make goo right now. I just wanted to make a big box. Okay. Well, for now, we'll put that there. So that's how much room that has. Throw the cosmetic stuff in there. Deposit the mana potion. I don't need to carry around 2 stacks of bandages. I'll throw 1 stack in there. What else we got? I don't think there's any chance I'm ever going to use that. Hold on, 12, 12, 4 melee, 4 magic, 4 ranged. So this is better, but it has -1 minute in the shroud. And stamina regen versus mana regen. Hang on to that. That's a maybe. Alright. Key to the pike. I don't think I need to carry this around. Wax. I know I had a place for wax. There it is. Okay. There has not yet been a single time where I was like, oh, they're resistant to mace, let's try the sword, the acid sword, and the acid sword was not resisted. Not a single time. It was either the sword part or the acid part was resisted every time. So I'm just gonna salvage it. Okay. Alright. Let's go get whatever that is, right by the waypoint. Water. I have to refill the flask soon. Okay, what's going on over here? Ah. I was trying to do chain lightning on the group of them, but the camera's being wonky. Dang. I blinked sideways, thinking that would avoid his hit, but I still got hit by the edge of it. Excuse you. Whoa! Hi. Location above. Parkour. Guard of the North boots. Find all forgotten Guard of the North armor pieces. Oh. Siege report day 3. Status, horrendous, impacts today 17. It's gone. Torn apart like cotton. Their catapults, pure devilry. Blighted fire, bright blue and hazy, a rotting stench. Numbers unknown, too many. Led by Vorgoth, he's coming. Heavy boots, smashed Caden's skull, lost below sludge and mud. All red, a wave of steel flooding towards the market square. My brothers below, yelling, no way down, everything is loud, the screams. I cannot bear this, dear lords. Please, I'm just a squire. Please don't crush my head. Caden, I'm so sorry. I wonder if he got his head crushed. Okay. Let's see. Pop down here. So I'm trying to get all of the stuff in the area around this flame so that I can take delete this flame so that I've got one freed up. Oh, after we killed the boss, we got skill points. How many do I have? Just 2. Not that many. This... Okay, I'm going to save for Eternal Spark. That'll be huge. One-shots have a chance to not consume durability. Updraft. That covered a lot of ground. 30 meters. Whoa. Alright, these are weak to fire. Search this area. Structure up here. Oh, that's just a rock. I hit the button to weapon swap, but it didn't go off. There we go. Yeah, I mentioned this before, but it seems like for this specific creature, Blink is worse than dodge roll. Because dodge roll, you could dodge through the incoming projectiles and you wouldn't take damage. But if you blink through them, you do take damage. Oh! Oh, are you serious? Dude, come on. My body blinked, but it still killed me. It still registered the damage. Oh, man. I was cheated. It's like, did I blink or didn't I? Where are the iframes in the blink? I actually don't know if it has any iframes at all or if it's just sudden movement. I don't know. I could just watch a video on fashion template changes over the next few months. I don't think this will impact me, but with so many alts, I like the check mark that allows my gear skins fashion template to stay constantly changing gear and leveling. Oh yeah, I don't think they're getting rid of that. Like the people that do use that feature were pretty happy with that feature. There was no mention of them doing anything to that. I think it's either blunt. Yep. Bone wand works on these. Bone and flame work on these. Oh! Are you serious? Oh my god. Dude, he hit me and I blocked it, but it knocked me backwards. And I went off the side of the stairs in like the only spot that was like, instead of the ground being level, it was deeper. So I took more fall damage. Oh my god. That is not right, I tell you what. Honestly, I like the effect of like something hitting you in the shield and you block it and you still might go sliding backwards from the force of the blow. Like, I do like that. I think that's a cool thing to have in the game, but that is really unfortunate how it affected me. Has Enshrouded said when the full game comes out if they are going to wipe progress or if progress will stay? Does anyone know? Oh my god. Found where I fell. on, dude. Get up here. I was wondering if one of you was going to be in here. Last few times, I chopped one of those down. There was an eyeball behind it. Walker patient data archived. Report NRA 52. Occupation, construction worker, I assume. Residence, Maelstrom construction site. Medical history unknown, the patient would not say. Incident, constant catatonic state, apparent hallucinations, schizophrenia. Doctor's notes, does not respond to questions. Spent 2 hours tracing the shape of a spiral on the wall facing away from me. Unusually widened eyes, unblinking, tinged unnaturally bright blue. Have I seen this color before? I'm so overworked I can't tell anymore. We'll ask a nurse later about the symptoms, maybe they know. Annotation. The patient disappeared after I went to fetch a fellow nurse. Although I thought I locked the door to the makeshift sick ward, in his current state, patient Walker cannot care for himself. And then he spread the plague. Tongs, Tony, patient data archived, report NRA 51. Occupation, construction worker, residence, Maelstrom construction site currently. A transfer request is pending. Medical history, ruptured disc, back pain. Incident, reportedly experienced a sudden sharp ache while descending the stairs to the lower level of the dig site. Fell 2 flights of stairs, sustaining a broken rib and multiple other injuries. Other workers testified they saw Tongs forcefully shut his eyes moments before the accident as if to avoid a burning bright light. Doctor's notes, patient refused to open his eyes until about 48 hours after the fall. He was relieved when realizing he had not lost his vision. Please dismiss from work to allow for immediate and total bed rest. Flint, Carter, patient data, construction worker, Maelstrom construction site. Medical history, imbalance of humors with abnormal amounts of yellow bile. Result, choleric. Incident, claims he was enamored by an illusionary glow when hauling bricks. The brightness overtook him and made him lose control over his bodily functions. Dropped bricks over the railing, critically injuring 2 foremen. Flint was unresponsive at first due to the uncontrollable convulsions. Doctor's notes, he received a cut in rations days prior and no muscle spasms were observed while the patient was in our care. The only thing of note was a rhythmic twitching of the left eye, uncharacteristically bright blue. Could he be faking? I'm inclined to refer the case to the authorities. Annotation, the patient exclaimed that the brightness returned during a checkup and convulsed multiple times after. During the seizures, duration of the seizures, 1 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 8 minute, and lastly 13 minutes. The patient leaked yellow bile from orifices. I don't think he's faking now. Okay. Hey, Muka Chats. Hi, Crimson. Progress will stay in Enshrouded. In fact, the devs have been very good about making sure our existing save files remain playable through big patches that affect the map. Oh, that's awesome. Now, like, I may feel differently, you know, months from now when I have forgotten a lot of details. I may be like, you know what, I want to play it from the beginning again. Like, right this second, the current me is like, oh no, I don't want to lose my progress. Oh, it's a gem forge. Okay. Alright. Wait, hold on. Was that a safe spot? It is a safe spot. My bar's raising. Can I teleport out of here? No. Okay, so it's a safe spot, but you can't fast travel. Muck finally forced ANET to add the current tab Polygus to show how much influence he had. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. Like, there's so many possibilities. Like, one, they were already planning to do that, and I just happened to guess what they were going to do. Another thing is that they did see the idea and they liked it, and then that idea won out over other ideas, and if that's the case, I'm flattered. But I'm not really sure, honestly. The last time I talked with them, where I had the ability to like directly talk to them, was during that broadcast that I did for them, where I was co-hosting the stream. Rested buff is gone. I just oh, is this the exit? Ah, we're out of the shroud. I could kill that pack, but they have nothing I need, so I really don't want to bother with it. Let's try to go around. Oh, there's a bunch of shroudy boys here. Actually, hang on. Fresh shroud spore. Ow. Oh no, I'm out of stamina. I was gonna glide away. I can't. I am tired. I choose to think they saw Muck's idea and went with it. Maybe. Hello, haunted spooky town. With the one spider. Alright, what should we do next? Why don't we pop home? Let's see what we can do.
Hey!
Hey! First off, let's nap until daytime so we get light. It just makes it easier to play. Okay. Guard of the North boots.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Sphincter Symphony.
Oh, welcome back. Oh my goodness. I'll bet those berry bushes are ready to be planted. You know what? I kind of want to expand the farm area too. Hang on. Wait, I gotta remember how to do this. That's it. Okay. That should be good. I like that you can just hold down the mouse for that part. Okay, that's the berry bushes. Hello there. Hey, Lady Gara, what's up? No, don't punch it. Alright, tomatoes. Tons of flax. Plant these, I guess. Okay. Alright. There's a whole bunch of resources that will be grown the next time I'm here, I think.
Oi!
Fat Thursday in Poland, so I have donuts. Fat Thursday? I've never heard of such a thing. 18. That can be salvaged. Let's take some of these bones and throw them in the grinder. Alright, these gems. Need to throw them somewhere. Let's put them in here. Okay, let's go refill the water flask. You know, the well refills occasionally, because the well has a finite amount of water in it, but I see it refill occasionally, and I don't know if that is just, like, over time, or if it's, like, after it rains or something. I can upgrade the altar, increasing my build area. Takes 5 cores. Goo. Need more mushrooms. Boar. Oh, I have to. Oh, I do need to kill more spooky boars. I need more of their tusks. Okay. Alright, so yeah, pin this. So I need more of that stuff. Go ahead and upgrade the altar. So my build area is just expanded. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Goo, Bortus, copper, indigo plants. I need copper, and I need to not smelt it. I need to keep it as ore. I think that was a copper mine. Alright, so this was a copper mine that had a bunch of defender. Hang on. I saw a disarm button for a second. I was trying to click it, but... maybe they didn't hear me, chat. What do you think? Okay, here we go. Looking like a real battle mage now. Yo, I'm digging it. It's a fun playstyle. Magic and melee. I am enjoying myself. Unfortunately, the last boss we fought had one weakness and it was arrow, so I didn't have that. But we took him down eventually. Okay. That's done. Next up, we need more Borta. We need more stuff that's in Shroud. Boars and the stuff that drops the Shroud mushrooms. I think I can get what I need in here. Alright, let's land. One. That clipped me. The Shroud Shrooms. Yeah, I gotta remember what those are from. Is it these? That is them. Okay, so I gotta look for those. I think I was confusing Shroud Shroom with Shroud Sax, which dropped from the plant monsters that I just shot. And I think, counting the ones I have in storage at home, I think I have 7 boar tusks, so I still need 8 more. So I still gotta find more of those. The Nightcrawler strat. Just keep porting around him. Fun fact, Nightcrawler was my favorite X-Man growing up. Nightcrawler and Gambit. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself right here. Leaving the shroud. I guess I can head up toward that thing and just look for more glowy boars on the way. I've been skipping them for a while because I didn't think I needed anything from them, and now I'm like, oh, I guess I do. There's some kind of structure there. Meat buff wore off. Go use some meat. I just realized you could do a challenge run for Enshrouded and just call it the Vegetarian. No meat buffs. Half max hit points. The Vegetarian challenge run. Can you beat Enshrouded with malnutrition? Copper, I think. Location above. Is that indigo or flax? Flax. What? Stupid thing. Lockpick. XP scroll. So the Enshrouded run starts off as a vegetarian diet, and by the end you become the Liver King. Wait, what? No. Hey man, I'm coming back to yours too after 6 years away, and your videos discussing it all in Naguro were the final piece that taught me into it. Great breakdown of everything. It's got me stoked into digging the game again. Oh, nice. Yeah, Naguro was awesome. I stepped in a bear trap. She hasn't played much recently because she got involved in the sauerkraut thing with World of Warcraft, but she seemed to really dig it. Oh, Those are mines. Oh, not that. Okay, cold on this guy. I was just trying to loot something. What the heck? Ritual of Reunion Reimagined. The fabric that separates life from death is becoming thinner. I feel it. With some small changes to my old incantation, my ritual should allow me to cross into the afterlife without requiring a loved one's touch and to find eternity. 1 hour till dawn, and I spent beyond twice the time on this earth is just what I want. Death cannot stop me, I will find my forever. Breathe thrice the darkness, death finds me never. Sands of time free me, I fall to the waves. Stretch out my hands, let reality cave. I sacrifice light, countless steps that I take. Walk on once into black until later I wake. Remember, Paulette, trace your steps or else you won't return from the void. I best conduct the ritual in my secret cellar so I don't bring the smell of death into my living room. I'm all out of clementine-scented candles. Secret cellar, huh? Collect soul. Lady, look at. Wait, what? Can we bring her back? I don't know. The way that was written seems like I might be able to place her in my home. Time for harvest. Whoa. Hold on, what is this quest? Time for harvest. Buried treasure in the trash pit. Okay, I do have to dig. $21 ice damage. Mine is also 21. I suppose this one shoots 2 bolts instead of 1. No, but it has more potential for growth. Alright. Oh god, one of the green ones over there. I don't like them buying the green ones. Oh my god! He can jump. Nobody told me he could jump. Alright, we're done. We're out. It was a prank! Alright, I bandaged myself when I landed, recovering some hit points back. I landed a slow on him. Oh my god. These ones stress me out. Did you just blast yourself? Well, you were almost dead when I got up here. I think he clipped himself with his own bombs. Okay, so we got all the quest things that we had for this area. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, let's pop back. Let's unload the bags, repair our stuff. Alright, I don't... This time, I'll keep a bow. I've been salvaging all bows, because that just wasn't how I was playing this character. However, the fact that we've encountered a boss that was only weak to bow, I was like, ugh, so I'll hang on to that one now. That way I've at least got one in stash if I absolutely have to have one. Okay. Alright, oh my god, there's... What? Dude, I have 2 more people in here. I did not realize there was another row. Alright, so Assistant Alchemist. So I'll put her next to him. Actually, hold on a sec. I'm changing her setting so that she doesn't wander around. Alright, and then we got Farmer Assistant. Is there no way to make magic do physical damage? There is. The Bone Wand does blunt damage when it hits, like a mace. Put him here for now. Alright, what's the deal? Wolf's Den. The wolves are here. I'm surrounded. Help. Breathe slowly, Fenrig. You're no longer in that cave. You there. Did you save me? Praise be, what a miracle. You took me from the howling dark and brought me here. Oh, I'll till your fields, water your crops. Finally, I can put down the axe and take up the sickle. Where is everyone? I thought the Springlands were safe, but our fields are empty. Where did everyone go? Before I met my early end, Fort Kelvin was our bastion of hope. Have you been there? Is anyone left? Maybe someone like me, a lost soul still holding on? My kind are simple folk. All we need is food and a warm, sheltered bed. If you have a spare one, I'd gladly take it. Pick one and assign it to me with your summoning staff. Do I have room to make 2 more beds? Trying to... I want to dismantle this thing, but... That works. Back alive. Eureka! I, Paulette Lechair, am flesh and bone once more. Moments ago, I was a simple speck of dust floating aimlessly and wrapped in darkness, strangled by a faulty thesis lost in the afterlife, but somehow your magic pulled me back. You don't want to help me with my next self-experiment, do you? So did she just craft the same stuff that the alchemist does? Or did she make any new recipes appear? I recognize all of this that I can see. So I need 2 more beds. He was the guy that got nagged by his wife to go kill the wolves. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Where's beds? I need nails and... Oh, let's do this one. Nails. Pretty sure it's the same, but it allows you to have the crafters in more than one camp. Oh. Not enough free space. Oh, there's still like a hole in the wall over here that needs to be patched. I thought I had patched the whole place up. I missed some. Okay. Oh, quest reward. There was XP for that. Little gnomes. Rebuilding the world is great, but who can we share it with? Don't you feel empty without a little special someone? I used to have a wife, you know. Oh no, I don't mean her. She forbade me from having garden gnomes, and a world without gnomes is not worth rebuilding. I'm not joking. I need a gnome.
Bye-bye.
Does he mean like a real, like, living one? Like he's just like, oh no, I'm into short stacks? Or is he talking about like just a garden gnome, like a plastic one? This is approaching TMI. Alright, these are still growing. Alright, so we still need goo, corrupted boar tusk, indigo plants. Can I make more indigo plants with what I have? Yes. Water plus indigo. Okay. Fill that, and then I need to refill my flask again. Alright, cool. We got a plan. What?
Guys, look at me! I'm so curvy!
Water depleted? This well was almost full when I was here earlier. What do you mean? How did the water get depleted? Well, that's a concern. I think there's a well over by the beginning of the game. The seed bench fills from the well if the flame altar covers it. I just filled the seed bench myself. From the well? Oh, I thought it filled from my canteen. That's... Okay, whatever. Alright. Well, hopefully the well refills over time. Okay. There we go. Canteen's full again. What was I doing? Indigo. Indigo plants. What? Hold on. It says I have 6 out of 15 indigo plants. Can the farm thing not pull from the magic chests? If that's the case, then I gotta look through them and find it. There you are. Okay. Alright, so we're slowly making progress toward the indigo thing. We need more boar tusk and more goo.
Hi.
Bug dust. How much of this am I going to need? 15. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then use that. Goo. I'm out of Springland's dirt. Isn't that just like using a mining pick on the ground? I think so. Wow, that's the edge of my altar now? Holy smokes. Ah! Get off my property! Go back to the seed thing. You can get things from the chest at the crafting place. Well, I don't need to now, but okay.
Oi!
Wait, what? Oh my god, it's 5 shroud mushrooms for 1 goo? Oh my god, I need so many more shroud mushrooms. Okay. Some more corrupted boar tusk, more shroud mushrooms. Okay, progress. Indigo is planted. We know what we need to do. More boar tusk, more goo. Alright. Let's see what's next. Lunar to your staff. Lost villager sold. Let's see what that one is. Okay, 400 meters that way. Oh no, these guys are cold. Get the torch out so that once the rain stops, it dries me off. I think I need to go around. I think that's a dead end. I've been in there before. It's just full of spiders and ruins. Oh, it looks like I need to be up there. Sacrificial Vuka dagger. I want to get up there. Looks like this is an elevator or something. Yeah, timer just went off. Give me just a sec. Get this out of the way for the day. All right. So I gotta get on top of that rock formation. PG streamer we watch you take drugs. Prescription, but...
Yeah, buddy, you want the good stuff? Yo, we got the Tylenol, we got the Excedrin. I got what you need.
Wait, am I above it now? I guess I am. Oh, he does not like that. The earth quakes. Reports from beneath Fort Kelvin are true. Creatures unseen burrow here and have become a threat to our survival. They dig upwards, shaking the ground. Do we abandon our post for the shrouded wilds outside our walls, or stand and fight the creatures coming from below? We must keep this place safe. After all, Fort Kelvin is our last retreat. I look at this and I see a jumping puzzle. That spot is not easy to stand on. Is there another way? Yes. Monsters in this game really hate stairs. Yeah, we fought one earlier that I parkoured onto a roof and he followed me. I was like, ah! Okay. Who was that? I can't look at the list from here. Alright. Got that done. So well over that way. Well, well, well. Excuse me. Just looking for the bathroom. Ugh, I thought those would fade before they reached me. The strangest of visitors. My son Jasper claims he was visited by a dark figure in the dark of night. At first I took this as a child's dream, but then not a fortnight later I myself suffered a similar manifestation. It felt so real, a cloaked figure hovering and infesting my mind with one word. Dig. So it tried to send the child to the mines first, then the adults. The parry. I think my target's up there. Question is how to reach it. Okay, I think I got turned around. That's where I entered from. So I need to go this way. Nice. no cave thing behind it this time. Lockpick. Archer boots. Don't need those, and you can't salvage them, so I'll just destroy them. Can we split these guys apart? That was a lot of stuff. An antidote. Timer low. Mm-hmm. Having bad luck. I have a trait where when I hit something with magic damage, there's a chance to refill the timer bar. Okay, I just got like 30 seconds added to the clock. But not had good luck with it proccing in the last few fights. I just saw it add 15 seconds. Oh, wait, Fell Curse. What is Fell Curse? Hang on a sec. Oh, what is happening? I don't know. Okay, that is my first time using Chain Lightning against a mob. I don't know if they killed me or if my own Chain Lightning killed me. Reduces your time in Shroud. How do I remove... Well, I mean, I'll talk to people in town. Maybe they'll tell me. Oh, shoot. No. I need to go back in there. I went the wrong way. Dang it. Ow. Bandage. I hit glide, it didn't go off. Alright, so I don't have the rested buff anymore. And we have Fell Curse. Oh, and my character's wet. I can deal with the wet, I can dry off. Wait, I'm getting the rested buff here? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... I'm gonna let that build up a little bit. Wait, what? Timer, yeah. Dude, I'm lost. just try to do some little damage to these guys and see if I can refill the clock. I'm not seeing that chain around. There we go. How close do they need to be? I'm out of mana now. Not that targeting. Oh, that is some good chaining right there. Come on, hit the near thing. Much better. Much better, much better, much better. Fire Wand's almost out of juice. I'll come back for the loot later. Current goal is to take out the Shroud Stalk. First time dealing with Fell Curse, that certainly makes it a little more stressful, but it makes me really thankful that I was running that one talent where spell damage can refill the Shroud bar. Makes me really glad I was running that. Okay, where is the boss I killed? Bronze sword. Okay. Alright, cool. Another elixir well down. Finding masonry tools. No, no. Just, oh my god. It's being done. So, quick question, chat. How did I get the curse? I didn't see when I got it. Was it one of the exploding barrels? Was it a creature that did it to me? I don't know how I obtained it. See what I have. I think it's random when fighting Shroud enemies. Only had it once myself, but it was when I was in Shroud for sure. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go back home, and when I got the hemotoxin, the wizard guy told me how to cure it. Let's see if anyone there tells me how to cure this.
Oh. Hello.
Ah.
Well,
You look dreadful, friend. Come closer, let me look at you. Bloodshot eyes, cotton mouth, and a hint of decay in your breath. You're suffering from a fell curse, no doubt. I advise you to take a cleanser post-haste. You can craft one with the right materials, but they're only found among the fell in the dead of night above the shroud. A cleanser? Fell curse cleansing tonic. Do I have the recipe for that, just on my own? Yes. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. I need 2 of these things, and I have 3. I barely have the mass for this. Alright, there we go. So I need to grab more of those if I get the opportunity. Alright. A villager?
Hey.
Okay. Missing daughter. I might be alive, but without my daughter, there's no reason to live. Please, I beg of you, search for my daughter Marianne and bring her back to me. She left our home to research the VUCA before they raided Fort Kelvin. Oh, I should have never let her go. My little girl, please come back.
Goodbye.
And then we need yet another bed. Okay. You. Oh, there's a corpse in here. Maybe we remove the corpse. Oh, he was on the potty, too. Dude, they couldn't even use the toilet because the corpse had it occupied. Bah. Alright, let's deposit. I've already got a couple of these. I don't need another one. Okay, let's check the crops.
Hello.
Alright, tomatoes are done. The berry bushes are bushes, but they have no berries, so we're not going to harvest those. Flax is done. Indigo seedling. Okay, indigo planted. Just deposit those. If you craft the water can, it tells you more about your plants.
Hey.
I don't know that I need to know more about my plants. Okay. See up in the corner. Oh, okay, interesting. So, but that's weird, because, like, the other stuff, like, if I go to here, and I want to make, this, I can just hit +10, and it pulls from the stashes. Right? Like, they're here, +1, and it just pulls stuff from the stashes. But that doesn't work at this thing. On this one, I had to actually go get the indigo, because it wouldn't pull the indigo from the stash. Weird. Okay. See, so the indigo is growing. That'll give us the indigo. Goo and corrupted boar tusk. I need to do more shroud adventures. Finding masonry tools. Alright, let's go here and then go look for that. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. Every time I look at the map, there's always like something I can work on, and there's multiple options. If I don't want to do one thing, I can do another. Shrine build areas do not overlap crafting stations. Will not see chests in Shrine X area, only in Shrine Y area. Well, I have the flame shrine at home has all the crafting stations and all the magic chests in it. So, I don't know. The flame altar? Yeah, the flame altar at my house has everything in it. So I'm not sure why it behaves that way. Like, I have multiple flame altars on the map, yes, but I only have one at home. Gate to the Pillars of Creation. Isn't... That's kind of red. Is that the stuff that's going to kill me instantly? Yep. Yep, I lost a minute of my life there in like 1 second. Okay. So that is a not right now. That's a not right now. Waiting on stamina. Thank goodness it's only the Pillars of Creation and not the ashes. Wait. How do you not die to the red cloud? Every time you upgrade your flame level, you see on the right-hand side of the screen, I actually have a pin right now, like for a shopping list. When I get that shopping list and I upgrade my flame level, then certain flame altars certain red areas in the game will no longer be red. So every time you upgrade your flame level, you get access to more of the game. Okay, this is a lot of stuff, but I do need the pigs. Boars are very aggressive. I cannot parry the boars yet. I have not figured out the timing for parrying them. That's why I try to kite them. Is if I try to parry them, I often just get hit. Oh wait, I needed more mushrooms. Is there any mushrooms here? I think this is a mushroom. Find out in a second. Yeah, so there's like 5 shroud mushrooms for each goo. So we need a lot of these. So hard to see. You know, I never use those light potions because I always have the torch, but right now they would be useful while I'm chopping this stuff down. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes over there. Ow. Oh. Nightcrawler mode. Two. Two and a half minutes on the clock. $42. That's enough for 8 goo. Let's see. Need to magic damage something. I'll compare that later. Chat, give me just a sec. Okay. Wife is bringing me lunch. I have a hot dog. Yay, out of the shroud. Okay, so the guy's garden gnome is up there. The American dream. A wife that brings you a hot dog. Stamina. Oh, I am dehydrated and also soaking wet. There's water all over me, but it's in the wrong place. It needs to be in my stomach. Oh, they've got one of those Shroud Spore things. I actually need that. Because I used up the only ones I had to cure that Fell Curse, so I don't have enough left for another cure. Okay. Hey, Mark. Hi, Yoga. The quest marker disappeared. Did I find the gnome? Just a bonfire inside the house. Digging his own grave. I see him when I wake, the tip of his little devilish blue hat, and what a stupid hat it is. So pointy and silly and filled with hatred. I see him when I close my eyes, the wicked smile, the shaking shovel in his tiny wrinkled hands. I see him dig, dig, dig in the fields. He wants to push me in. He wants to bury me under rocks and soil. I won't let him win, that fiend. That grave he digs in my smallest field will be his own tomb. And then, when he is gone, I can finally sleep again. Sleep tight, so tight, and no one will call me Loopy no more. Is that about the gnome? I said tome, I think it was tomb there. Another gem forge, Lunar New Year staff. Alright. See what that is. Dig? Oh, they said... Oh, okay. So, sorry, the quest marker disappeared, so I thought I was done. Okay, yeah, they said I saw him digging and it will be his own grave. Okay, so somewhere around here there's a spot that we need to dig. This spot right here looks different. Is that it? Why is the money pick not working sometimes? So there's the gnome. Yeah, it threw me off because the quest marker disappeared. Alright. About the goods. Plans change, Filbert. I can't get you the staff without the guards noticing. This little note is all I can leave you. They've changed their route, so I adapted. I stashed our haul from the traders. Ah! I'm reading. I stashed our haul from that trader's wagon below the big house by the canal. If you want the goods, you'll need to get them yourself. Don't get caught on the way and don't fall into the water. Nasty currents lately. By the way, I found buyers for the sword. Gonna meet with them tomorrow night. Come join us on the far side of Willow Crush if you want to be around for the deal. Below the big house by the canal. This is... Is this the place? What kind of build are you running here? You like full wizard or mix of stuff? Mixture of wizard and melee. Really the only thing I'm not currently doing is archery. There was a thing that said open. Oh, right there. Aha. Staff of the Serpent. Good eye. Alright, gotta get out of the shroud at this point. I need to use spell damage so that I recharge my shroud meter. Alright, we're back up to 5 minutes. Okay. Got that. Back we go.
Oi!
I'm not gonna need to keep that. Alright. 17 fire damage. Mine's 26. Unless this fires 3 shots when I fire it, it's not going to be better. It fires 1, so yeah. Okay. All right. Base lore item level? What does that mean? Goes from 11 to 16. Don't need the ice bolt. Alright, the gnome.
Hello. Hey.
Wait, who was it who wanted the gnome? Who's this guy? Did I just slap it down somewhere? He's gonna watch over the crops right there. Alright, indigo plants are still growing. I think we got berries. We have hella berries.
Hello.
So there's 10 health pots. We need to grow more penny buns. Alright, that's going. I've got wax in my inventory. Let's see. Deposit that. Where did wax go? It was in one of the miscellaneous boxes, I think. There. Alright, refill the flask. Alright, nice. The well has refilled. Okay. Alright. Let's see how much goo we can make so we know how much more we need.
Hello. Hey.
I need 10 more shroud mushroom? Yeah, I need 10 more shroud mushrooms. Okay. Where was this going? There. Alright, so 5 more boar tusks, 10 shroud mushrooms, and the indigo plants are currently growing. Okay. Let's see. What's next? There's another big dungeon there. If I want to do hollow hulls, I could. What is that? Lunar New Year's Sword. Let's see what that is. Oh, hello. Bonjour. Whoa. Alright, search this area. Oh. Let sleeping dogs lie. Usually Willow Crush is quiet when I slip out of my bedroom window. The town is in deep slumber as I descend the vines on the south wall, carefully avoiding the window to my parents' chambers. Sneaking around has become second nature to me. Today that came in handy. Between the tree branches, I caught a glimpse of two shapes illuminated by the pale light of the waning moon. The smaller figure pulled an item from their waistcoat, wrapped in cloth to shield it from spying eyes. As the larger silhouette peeked under the covers, a metallic reflection danced across its face. The tall figure nodded and pulled out a small sack. Something went awry. The smaller shade threw the sack to the ground, revealed dozens of glistening coins, clamoring, but their voice was silenced when the tall one picked them up by the throat. The large figure left towards Glenwood's End, but I won't follow. Let sleeping dogs lie. Okay, so they saw, like, the transaction taking place, but it didn't go well. Okay. I think that was in a red area when I went over there last. Alright. Let's go check out that other dungeon. If I knock that out, I can get rid of that teleporter. Spoopy. Friday the 13th tomorrow, chat. And Valentine's the next day. Also spoopy. I curse thee, flame, for taking it all, for ruining my family, my life, my status, and for ruining me. My life is in shambles, set ablaze by your foolish laws and restrictions. They won't bind me any longer. I rebuke the ancients. I spit on the flame. Everyone who crosses my path, daring to have a pulse, will be shattered and crushed. The precious lifeblood spilled will warm me at last. Darius. Level 15. That is quite a mob. That is quite a mob. That is a lot of mobs in a very narrow space. I'm getting the rested buff. I was like, screw it, Nightcrawler mode. So it seems like if there's a bunch of mobs and you run into them, you will aggro... Sorry, not run into them. If you shoot into them, you will aggro all of them. But if you just like inch forward and kind of just body pull them, you seems like you can get one at a time. Oh man, we are using up so much mace durability because we're hitting the walls and stuff because of where that guy was standing. Respawn point. Anvil. Did you top up on food and potions? I got 18 bandages, 12 healing potions, as long as I don't get instantly killed. 20 food. Yeah. I'm out of the best food I've ever found, which is 80 health. This is 60, but I don't have any more of the 80 right now. Despite the fact that that attack's as effective, it's, not doing great. Okay, some of them are leashing. Use a potion. I was trying to save it. Yeah, there was no opportunity to single pull them there. They just all came at once. Sheltered. Oh, I got 5 skill points now. Let's get wand shots, have a chance to not use up durability. I'll get that next. I need 1 more point for that. This is working okay. Oh. Did you get the upgrade where you can blink when stunned? No. I haven't gotten that yet. Always starve for skill points to get everything that I want. Door with 2 keys to open it. Ooh, look at that chain. Unfortunately, that didn't kill any of them. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, these waves of mobs. Even my best AoE is just kind of against them. This game is very dark, as in hard to see. Sometimes, yeah. Especially if it's dark outside, it's raining, and you're in Shroud at the same time. Really rough to see. I don't know the range on Chain Lightning. Will that hit from here? Yeah, just... Right. That didn't work. Bandage if I can. Okay, I was trying to save potions. Okay. You have the skill point that decreases staff casting time. I don't think so. It wasn't really until recently, because I was mostly just using the Eternal Ice Bolt to like hit things from far away or pull them. It wasn't until recently that I started actually using some of the consumable spells like Chain Lightning. So, especially like in combat, so I never really thought that I would need it. Oh, are those spawners? Oh. Okay, okay. Okay, one spawner is dead. Second spawner's dead. Okay. Alright, that's my first time seeing those. Mace is quite low durability. I was doing that to conserve some durability on the mace. What is this? Red marble fragment. Okay. Does the wand do fire damage? I've got 4 wands. Ice, fire, bone, which does blunt damage, and electricity. The skeletons take bonus damage from blunt, so I've been mostly using the bone wand of the mason here. But if one runs out of juice, I do have backups. Didn't know there's a blunt damage wand. Neither did I. The one other dungeon like this that I have done, I found it at the end of that dungeon. It was a reward for that. Let's see what happens. Need to drink water after this. I don't have it on my hotbar because there's some weird bug where I'll be doing something else on the hotbar, and it will drink the canteen for some reason, even though it's not selected. And I've had it happen like 20 times, so I pulled it off the hotbar and just leave it in the backpack. Basic magic missile. Yeah, this one fires 2 projectiles per cast, but I've got a trait that every time I shoot a wand, there's a 30% chance that it'll fire twice as many projectiles, and the bonus projectiles do 50% less damage. So it's 30% chance of 50% extra damage, but it looks very flashy. Alright, let's do this backup mace. Bones in here. That one's closed. Bone arrows. I thought one of the 2 key things I needed would be in there. Do you want a hint? Not yet. I'm all the way back here. I can repair my gear again. So basically, the thing straight ahead is like a door, and it has like a Roman numeral 2 on it. And that 2 means that there are 2 runes I have to find and walk through, and then the door opens. So I gotta find those runes. At least that's how the last place worked. Does that do anything? No, that's not it. I wonder if they could be buried. Huh. I'm mining ectoplasm, not bone. Interesting. There's like an elevator thing there. Hello. Bonjour. There's one of them. Okay, so now I gotta find one more. So, 1 out of 2 done. It's gotta be over here, otherwise this is a dead end. There we go, it's up there. Alright, how do I access that? Okay, there we go. Whoa! Oh! Okay, that guy's a looker. What the heck? Oh my god! I tried to fire that and blink backward, it didn't work. Dude! Oh my god, the freaking... Okay, I've never seen that guy. The one that has the leap attack? The Roman one?
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, I feel it. I feel it. Oh, wait. I can get the rested buff if I stay there for a moment. Torch for warmth. Okay, all the boxes are checked. Oh, man, just... Dealing with him alone, probably not too bad. But on top of that whole horde, him leaping on you, that is rough. I call him Scythe Guy. Is this Guild Wars 3? Yeah, dude, we're dueling a Necromancer right now. They are freaking busted. Nerf these things. Alright. Poke. Okay. Blunt attacks still work on him. Ugh, he caught me in the blink. Jesus. Okay, yeah, so he takes my full concentration right now. He dropped a gem. 50% chance of additional projectiles. Trigger chance on kill. Blunt projectile damage. I wonder if that can go in a wand or if that's meant for like bows. The checkpoints have repair spots. I don't know if you saw the last one. This is my second dungeon. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I've actually already gone back and repaired at the last one twice.
There's a lot of dudes down there, Chad.
Okay, so there's a spawner over there. 2 spawners. So I gotta take those out. What is this? Big heal potion. Dark crystal cluster. What is this? Collectible. A cluster of dark crystals growing together. They reach into different directions with like the finger bones of the undead clawing themselves out of their grave. I don't really know what the... I have a couple of various collectibles at home base. I don't really know what to do with them unless it's literally just collect them. Wait, is that a scythe guy? Oh, fuck. Alright. Okay, so killing the spawner with this is going to take a very long time, but it's possible. But good lord. Alright, let's try this. Let's start trying to thin the herd a little bit if we can. Like, the scythe guy also has 3 dogs with him. I do not want to fight him with the dogs. I'm hoping this only gets him, and not the dogs. We are about to find out. Ah! I twitched. I was wrong! Dang it. Oh god, that does fire damage! Are you kidding? Dude, I jumped off the brazier just to try to parkour away from him, and it burned me for like half my health. And I burned a potion, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna take out the spawner, and then the scythe guy leaped on me. Oh my god, dude, this place is ruthless. Don't stand in fire. Yeah. Getting the rested buff. They have things you can build to display your collectibles. The carpenter makes like stands for them. Oh. I'll have to build some of those because I've got just like a box that's dedicated to them right now, and it'd be nice to free that box up. Alright. Watching a game and every time I look at Mucka says you have fallen. Every time. Oh wait, hold on a sec. I can repair while I'm down here. Dude, this is quite a run back. Whose idea was it to do this place? What the heck? I'm not ready for this. This place is nasty. Missed that. What happens if I do this while I'm up there? There's no way they can reach me. Ah, the spell actually didn't reach. Bonk. He just stares at me menacingly. Dude, that's so nuts. That guy plus those dogs. Oh my freaking god. Alright, Dude, that little step forward he takes when he shoots is terrifying me. I keep thinking he's gonna step off the edge. Alright, technically possible to kill some of the dogs from up here before going down, but it's gonna be a lot of shots. Can you shoot the spawner? Yeah, but the ice blast only does 1 damage to it. See? Hold on, wait, what else do I have? Hold on, I got a firebolt. I got 8 charges of a firebolt. Oh, that does 5. Okay, hang on. Alright, cool. Okay, 1 spawner dead. The other one, though... It's got like a little wall in the way of it. I could damage the wall. I don't know how many hit points the wall has, though. That's my last firebolt. Yeah. Bro, what? Those all went all over the place. Okay, that smells terrible. Chain lightning looks like I have to be closer. Oh, no, that's not what it was. Okay, yeah, it's out of range. But did you ever play the 3 DLC for the last spell? Yeah, there was the elf one, and the dwarf one, and... What was the other one? I played the elf one recently. If you check Mukluk Place, it's there. Is he still trying to get me? I think he's still aggroed on me. I think if I glide down there, he's going to start hauling toward me. Final one came out recently after the elves. Oh, okay. Dude, that scythe guy, oh my god. Scythe guy plus the dogs. Kiss my butt. Alright, that guy's half health. Bone Channel's closer range does great work on bosses. Yeah, it seemed like a shotgun or a mortar or something, the way it just sprayed all over the place. Okay. Hey, got it. What's up? Oh, I really thought that last shot was going to kill him. Yeah, at least he doesn't hit that hard. My body is that red glow. I mean, I guess I could just hide until he passes away again. Wait, is he? Oh, no. Oh, no. No! No! Ah, he can climb that. Oh my god, we're aggroing more. I don't know what to do. I need, like, something high I can climb onto, like a safe spot, but I don't think it exists in here. I wonder if I save and exit the game, if it will, like, reset their aggro or anything. Hail Mary. Let's see what this does. I have no idea if this will help or if it will change nothing. Oh, it puts me back here. Huh. So, on the flip side, I got all my stuff back. I got all of, you know, I looted my body. Okay, so that might be a useful trick for corpse recovery, but doesn't really help with, like, you know, progression. Interesting. Interesting. You get tossed to the start. Yeah, but the mobs are still dead that I killed, the door is still unlocked that I unlocked, etc. So the question now is, can I get through this section, or do I need to get more powerful and come back? It's like, if I could, like, that wandering scythe guy with the dogs, if I could beat the dogs in, like, 2 hits or something, then it would be a lot easier to deal with it. But him or the dogs take a bunch of hits to take down. So... try something. Dude, he's not getting stunned? What the hell? Oh god, there's so many of them. Alright. I thought when I was beating on one dog in a one-on-one, it would like stun lock it, and it wouldn't be hitting me back. But that is not what happened there. He was chewing me up. All right. Ow. Okay. I think like the last one I did while I was very underleveled. This one, just that room, because you have to drop into it. There's no room to kite backwards. So I think I need to be more powerful. Otherwise, it's going to be just a major headache. So let me confirm. I've got my... where's my bag? Okay, yeah, I got my stuff. So we're just gonna do a rain check on that. Man's holding raid content. Should I get more powerful first? What do you mean raid content? It's just some bony boys. Surprised they didn't pull back on mob spawns in a single player game. Well, you could play this with up to 16 people. But I am not 16 people, nor am I a Mesmer, which is equivalent. There's another collectible. Alright. Look at other spells. Fireball 2. I wonder if I should start carrying around the firebolts. I had a few earlier and they were useful for that spawner. Are these fully grown? Just double checking. Yeah. Oh, my pin is gone. Okay, there we go. So we've got the indigo now. We need another trip into the shroud in order to get the remaining boar tusk and stuff to make the remaining goo. Put that in there. Okay. Alright, penny bun seedling, change recipe, indigo seedling. Alright, let's put these down. That's for healing potions. Too bad real farming wasn't that easy. I mean, after doing this, it'd be difficult to go back to, like, Valheim farming. Do you remember farming in Valheim? It was a lot more tedious than this. Heck, your garden hoe would break and you would have to repair it constantly. Like, it was novel for a while, but I don't know if I want to do it again. Wait, what? Oh, look at that. I think it's still, like, seeing the rubble right there. It's not considering that farmland. Try to clear some of this. I'll have to, like... I'm thinking, like, dig it down and then replace it with farmland above it. And if you plant stuff too close... Yeah, if you plant stuff too close together, one of them wouldn't grow, I think. So, the walls are getting a little damaged, but as I understand it, they will self-repair when I log out and log back in. So I think that's okay. Alright, and then we'll replace that with farm dirt.
Oh.
Let's see, hammer, tab for build mode, farm soil. I think that fixes it. Okay. Small bit of progress toward our perfect home. All right. Let's see. So we're going to keep the indigo plant out. Flax seedlings can go back into this thing. I'm keeping most of my seedlings there. Indigo goes in a box. That's fine. Alright. Oh, let's see about the... You guys mentioned a collectible case or something?
Welcome.
Improved water... Oh, I don't have the masonry tools yet. I'm still trying to get those. Limestone. Haven't found that yet. Fireplace illumination tables. Cemetery. Clutter. Collections. Oh. Fossil showcase. Sword shield rack. Fossil showcase. Hollow hull showcase. Huh. Hardwood. Where did I get that from? I know I have gotten hardwood before. Maybe Revelwood? But I don't have any right now. Alright. Well, once again, we have made some solid progress. We beat the big boss with brute force because I couldn't get the weak point to work. And got a lot more stuff checked off on the map. So I am going to save my progress here, and we will pick it up from here next time. Alright, Muck, will you be playing Crimson Desert? Maybe? It's possible. I'm not committing yet, though. I did enjoy Black Desert Online. And I played it. I'm going to show you this. The time played counter is drastically inflated, okay? Do you see this? That's more than my Guild Wars time almost. So, Black Desert Online, I played for like a year. And it rewards you for staying logged in 24 hours a day. So I had the game open for most of a year. So it was open for a long time. Like, you could leave your character doing, like, fishing or something when you would go to work or go to sleep, and then just come in the next morning and, you know, get all the fish, stuff like that. So, my playtime for this game looks ridiculous. So Crimson Desert, I might be willing to try it. I might be game to try it. We'll see. We will see. But with that, chat, I am out of time for the morning stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had fun. A few plugs on the way out. If you're new to the channel, my name is Muck. I stream every evening and every weekday morning. I will be back later this evening, probably working on our playthrough of Dawn of War 2. As always, hit the follow button if you want to join us later on Twitch. Subscribe if you want to join us later on YouTube. There's links to both the YouTube channels right there. Special thank you to the patrons who keep me in business. Could not do this without their help, and there's a link to that if you'd like to be a supporter. Shilling complete, thank you for listening. Let me find someone to raid on the Twitch side of things, just to support another creator. Let me see who's doing stuff right now. Looks like Fandrel is live. We'll read Fandrel. He's good people. Hang on just a second. All right. I'll see you guys over there. You guys have a great rest of your day. And if you wish to, I will be back later tonight. See ya.